Okay, I'm going to try this again. I did a few videos a while ago, and then I stopped, but I want to try this again. So I really like the mod. It's called New Game Plus Plus, and once you launch a rocket, it gives you the ability to take whatever is in your inventory and these slots here, and you can go to a new map. You just do all the settings just like you create the first map, and then you do start, and it just it generates a new map pretty much. There's no preview or anything this time, but I think it's pretty fun because it's like you're planet hopping on your way back home or wherever you need to go. And I always hate starting the maps with nothing because it's just such a slow start. But I also do make it more challenging, where this one I actually did a 10 for the technology price multiplier, the number of packs, and I think the next time I'm going to do times 100. But because of that, I'm also going to be taking some of these modules with me to help speed it up a little bit, because this times 10 with I usually just empty out my inventory except for the robots, but this time I'm going to take, but doing that with the times 10 multiplier on all the science packs was a really slow start. So this time I'm going to take some stuff with me, like assembling machines, possibly, definitely the robots again. Oh yeah, I also take the power armor, pretty much anything you have on you. So I'll take some assembling machines possibly, and I will probably take some Omni tractors. I'll probably take some. I'm already loaded up on the modules that I'm going to take. 500 of the productivity and speed, and 300 of the green modules. Because at the beginning of this one, pollution was a very big deal. As you can see, I'm not really concerned about it now, because I am well protected. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take some solar with me as well. So I can start out with power decently. This is the only place I have these made, although I guess I could just take them from over there. Let's do that. I want to take the basic solar panels, the level 1s, so that's why I'm doing this. That's right. Maybe I just take high capacity accumulators. So now I shall request them. Oh yeah. I did the math, and I think I'm going to do 6 of the big blocks. like I have up here, 6 of these. No, 18. Oh, I did my math wrong. I multiplied each block by 6 instead of 9, not realizing it was 3 by 3. Okay, so this means I need the solar panels. That is a lot of solar panels. Oh. This means my inventory is going to fill up really fast, so stop the auto trash because I don't want all my stuff to get auto trashed when I get to the new planet. And all I want to have are, let's see, I already have all these, so I will want cliff explosives as well. Whoops, I want those. Those are very important. I guess I'll put all those in there. And that. No, I'm going to take those. Take furnaces? I kind of do, but I think I'm not going to. All I want is solar, robots, modules. I think I'm not going to take any of this stuff either. Now, unfortunately, all we have to do is wait. think I actually make those chests. Not going to show off the base this time because I'm leaving. So I use combinations of mods while we're waiting for this to happen. I use combinations of mods. Bob's Mods, as you can see, for the inserters, which allows me to adjust them like that for quite a few configurations, and the assembling machines. I don't use the circuits, Bob's circuits. I think if you put too much in, it just makes it too complicated, and it's just not fun for me. So I like some level of complication, but those guys that do the Bob's Angels combinations they're just ugh. Screw that. That's just too much. And the Bob's modules, obviously, that I have. That actually in this map I didn't use the God modules or the raw productivity, the raw module types. That was something I didn't even make until I didn't even research it. I added it back in once I decided I wanted to use those modules in the next map, because I did 10 times multiplier on the cost of the science for this map, and it was a really slow start. So I'm going to do 100 times the cost of the science packs multiplier for the next map. So in order to speed up the beginning of it, I'm going to use these I'm going to bring some of these modules so it's not incredibly slow. So I was using just this until just recently, when I decided I was going to bring some of these to the next map with me. And all these is just closer supplies, so the robots don't have to travel all the way over here where I had the chest originally to bring, and then bring them back over here. And the same with this, is the blue circuits chest is actually over here somewhere. So traveling all that distance for the robots, which I guess isn't a big deal because they're the Mark 5s, Mark 4. They're fast and have lots of charge, but it's just a lot easier if I just put it there. It only has 500, because I could probably shrink that down if I wanted, but I'm not worried about it. And let's see what else. I got the I guess it's Bob's belts as well. Warehouses, I like the warehouses. And I use, in this map I have Omnimatter, which it adds an extra step for the Omnitractors, but I think overall it makes the game easier because you don't have to go search out for specific metals, specific resources, you know, like copper, iron, oil. You just find an Omnimatter patch and that's all you need, and you make it all from there. And so I've expanded to where I have lots of Omnimatter in here. And what is this? I forget. Oh yeah, I was gonna make another one. Well, I'm leaving this map anyway, so maybe I'll do it later if I come back and get bored. So I think the Omnimatter, because what I ended up doing is I started, for blue, I created its own green circuit array instead of trying to take it from the bus, and I just take the red circuits from the bus. So the red circuits, it's important that I have a full blue belt coming from it, and even 2 blue belts, so that way I can split it, one for the bus and one for blue circuits. So with the Omnimatter, it's easy because I just tell it to go to an Omnite patch and bring it over and stockpile it here and change it over to what I need. And if I bring red circuits from the bus, I don't need to do another oil setup and everything. And you know, the sulfuric acid I just get from my regular oil setup, which over here, because it's Omnimatter, it all comes from the same place, just with different ingredients. The steam, the crushed Omnite, I believe, right? Oh yeah, I can't. And then this one you got to get pulverized Omnite to go to there, and then from there you go to the oil, and then it's oil. So I think it actually makes the game a little easier with the Omnimatter mod. Sorry, I got text from work. Okay, sorry about that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, how I think it makes it a little easier because you can just grab a patch anywhere and convert it anywhere on the map you want, instead of having to go find copper and iron and more oil. I just go find an Omnite patch. Piece of cake. Alright, let's see. I need 2718 of these, and I need 3240 of these. That is a lot. I have enough of those. Make them faster. Although there's a big chance that trying to change maps is going to crash the game, because it's always had trouble with the recycle mod that I use. Reverse factor, I believe it is. I usually have to save it, disable that. And then reload the game and try it again. Trying to use Mark 1 stuff because it's a little less cheaty, but I guess it doesn't really matter, because in my mind the story goes I'm just going to another planet from this one, so whatever I can take, I can take. The better it is, the better off I'll be when I land on the new planet. Man, these robots are so fast. Well, I guess while we're waiting, I can explain. I usually do 4 copper 6 iron, and because my needs for science is so high, blue belts are usually enough, but this time, because I have a times 10 multiplier on the science packet cost, blue belts isn't enough. So the next map, when it's times 100 to get anything done decently fast, I'll probably do 6 iron, and then down here I'll do another 6 iron, just because, like right now, I'm doing laser turret damage, and up until 0.17 comes out, there's a huge iron cost for the military science packs because of the laser turret, because of the gun turrets, and that's not even what's backing me up. Oh, it's full. Nice. Let's add more. Yeah, I made perfect. Because of the gun turrets, so I will need all the iron I can get my hands on. See how I had to supplement all these with down here, and even down here, this one doesn't even produce all that much because it doesn't get iron enough very often. Some skips by, of course, but not very much. Almost there. 3240 of these. 2718. Ugh. It's going slow. I'm gonna need more coal as well. And they're still catching up. That's awesome. I should make more. Wait, miner's not working. Well, let's do this. Unfortunately, I keep forgetting that it can still only go so fast. Let's do this. Solid. Come on, you jerks. Don't make me request some belt. Oh, it's the rocket that's slowing it down. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, come on. Oh. I'm not going to start out with any of those. Or those. Oh, I want some more cliff explosives though. Cliff explosives come in really handy. And I like them. Because cliffs are the new trees. Sure, why not? Water fill. I will resist the urge to bring landfill into water fill, though. But don't worry, as soon as I can, I will make some and research it. Let's see, what other mods do I use? I get distracted, as happens in this game. I use Squeak Through, Picker Extended, I use that fluid one where it gives you like directional pipes, like this elbow pipe, T, straight pipe, so you can just put pipes next to each other. SpaceX, which is, it just makes it to where to actually finish the game you need to launch a lot of rockets, because got to launch 10 of these, 2 of these, and then after that you got to launch the rocket parts themselves, which is about 10 more. So overall, and you have to research all this other stuff. All the rocket parts you got to research. So like there's actually 4 or 5 faster than light theories that take a lot. So imagine it like this. Normally it's, what is it, 125,000. And then the last one for me, this map, was 1.25 million of everything almost. But you have to research all the other parts that you have to send up, and some take 1, some take 2. I think these might be like 3 or 4. I'm not sure. I didn't even know you needed SpaceX combinators for that. So, and one of the settings is being able to reset the research and reset the enemy evolution, which I will probably do both. I think for this map I did not reset the, no, I did reset the enemy evolution, but I actually increased their evolution factor, the destroy factor, because normally it's, I think, the same as the, or maybe a 0.4 there or a 4 there instead of back here like in time factor. So I actually drastically increased the destroy factor. Whoa, I don't want that. And I disabled expansion, which I probably will do again if we ever make it off this rock. So I think I'm going to pause the recording until I'm ready to go. Then you can see it crash because I still have the recycle mod, and then I'll disable that and we'll start the new map.